Hi, this is Joe with Pecan Lane. I'd like to talk to you about harvesting pecans and cleaning them before bringing them for cracking. We do this with all of our nuts. We try and keep a clean shop, and we want to keep it food grade. So when you first gather your nuts, you're going to have a supply of them. You ideally want them to air dry out outside with some good free-flowing air, and then you want to get them clean. Here's our process. We have a bucket of nuts. We're going to start to fill up with some water. I put a couple drops of bleach in. I don't want that to get into the nut meat. Wash over the bucket. And then I want to stir the nuts around a little bit. Now when you do this, you get a chance to pull out some of the stuff that floats with trash. I'm not going to do that too thoroughly right now. All right. Then you need one bucket and one lid. I cover over the bucket. And then what you want to do is pay attention here to the color of the water as it comes out. So we see that gets lots of dirt off the nuts. Now if you don't have access to a bucket, or maybe you want to do a little lower amount, you can just use a kitchen colander, put your nuts in the colander, run some water over top of it. I'm going to do this a couple more times, mainly to rinse the bleach off. If you fill your bucket too much with nuts, you won't be able to agitate. Once again, I'm just doing this quickly, otherwise I would normally clean out the nuts a little bit more. All right, at this point, we'll carry the nuts. We like to put the nuts out in the air. Free air movement. Try and get them out to one layer. Here you could pick out nuts again that are a little bit off. And if you see any nuts that are particularly red like this, those nuts tend to be bad, so you want to pull those out. Ideally, you want to let these nuts then dry for 1 day before bringing them in for cracking or shelling. It'll add a little bit of moisture back in the nuts to let them handle cracking abuses, but not be too wet that you're overpaying for bringing wet nuts in for shelling. Thank you, and hope this helps everyone get a good product this year.